Case number 1908817, State of Michigan versus Devon Robinson. This matter is here for jury trial in progress. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court. Jane Horowitz for the people, P6746.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Evan Callahan, P30564 on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning. Mr. Robinson, please stand and state your name for the record.
Devon Robinson.
People are ready to proceed with their case.
Few issues for the court, Your Honor. Yesterday, Mr. Callahan asked that I provide for him the records that were testified to by the officer in charge of this case regarding Kirk Tatum. Those were provided to the defense. Do you acknowledge receipt?
Yes.
Also, Mr. Callahan posed some questions to Sabrina Bates yesterday. The question was, Devon Robinson doesn't even live at 3440 Buckingham. Isn't that true? Her answer was yes. Since that time, we have pulled police reports from the Detroit Police Department back to 2018 referencing the defendant and his mother living at 3440 Buckingham. Also, every police database that we have in this case references the defendant as living at 3440 Buckingham. I have given these reports to defense counsel as of last night, and I intend to question the officer in charge regarding it.
Attorney Callahan.
Judge, you know, I don't see how that's admissible. I mean, the content of a police report is hearsay. The benchmark of admissibility is trustworthiness. The police report she's talking about was generated a year before the incident in this matter even occurred. And just to say that because it's listed as his address in the police report doesn't mean that he resides there. I mean, there's this.
I'm not seeking to admit the report and its contents, Your Honor. This is just information that the officer had as to why she was looking at 3440 Buckingham, canvassing that area, pulling surveillance video from across the street, and why they were looking for the defendant there. Now, this becomes an issue because the defendant's counsel specifically asked that question to Sabrina Bates. He doesn't even live there. And the information is to the contrary, that there are records of him residing there as of 2018.
So the court will allow the questions in a very limited manner. I do not want the officer to testify regarding the nature of the alleged crimes that were committed. As it relates in those reports, I do not want any testimony regarding that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to overrule your objection with regard to that line of questioning, Attorney Callahan, and with the restrictions that I've placed on the testimony. Understood?
Thank you.
And are we ready to proceed and bring the jury out at this time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's bring the jury out. Jury, please. Looks as if we have all 14 jurors. The people will continue with their questioning of Detective Williams. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Detective Williams, you may take the stand. And Detective Williams remain under oath.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Madam Prosecutor.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning.
When we were here yesterday, Mr. Callahan posed a question to one of the witnesses, Sabrina Bates, saying, Devon Robinson doesn't even live at 3440 Buckingham. Do you recall that question?
Yes.
What information did you have that the defendant resided at 3440 Buckingham?
So the day that the homicide occurred, part of our investigation is we have a real-time crime center that gives us information and references to our cases. So with that, I took a clip from the green light video and we sent it to facial recognition. Later on that evening, we received a report from facial recognition with the defendant's name and like a 2-page summary with information on there with an address that was provided for the defendant. Additionally, when we got back to our office and did some research, we put the name into SunGuard, which is our police report system, and we found a prior police report that gave the address of 3440 Buckingham.
Now, at this point, the defendant is the stranger, the other person that you're looking for that was in the home that night.
Correct.
He is just a person of interest at this point.
Correct.
Someone that you need to talk to like you talk to everybody else who's in that house.
Correct.
All right. Do you make the scene at 3440 Buckingham, you and your crew?
Later, yes.
And you encountered, did someone in your crew encounter Sabrina Bates?
They did.
She testified earlier,
Correct.
and she gave information that he had slept there the night before
Yes.
of the shooting.
Yes.
And yesterday that question was posed that he didn't even live there, and Ms. Bates agreed with defendant's attorney.
Yes.
Did you go back in your Detroit Police Department databases and systems to see if you had addresses in the past for Devon Robinson?
Yes.
And what did that result?
The 3440 Buckingham.
Back in 2018?
Yes.
So this address has been associated with the defendant in your databases for at least a year?
Yes.
Thank you. When Ms. Bates testified, were there members of the defendant's family in here?
Yes.
And there was a preliminary exam in this case, was there not?
Yes.
For the jury, what is a preliminary exam?
So the preliminary exam, once a person gets arrested, then they go before an arraignment. After the arraignment, then there's a probable cause hearing, which is normally something that occurs just between the two attorneys, and then a date is set for the preliminary exam. The preliminary exam is something where you just have to, the trier of fact just has to have probable cause that that defendant did that crime.
So do we take testimony at preliminary exam?
Yes.
Did Armand and Blair testify at the preliminary exam?
Yes.
Do you remember what date that was?
I believe that was November 6th,
Of 2019?
2019.
Did we finish that hearing on November 6th?
No.
Did we have to go into November 12th?
Yes.
And what did we do on November 12th?
We concluded on the 12th.
Did we play a video at that time?
We did.
And was Sabrina Bates present at that time?
Yes.
Did we try to serve Sabrina Bates to be there on November 6th?
We did.
Were we able to find her?
No.
Was she compliant?
No.
Did she accept service of the subpoena?
No.
What kind of efforts did you make to get her there for November 6th?
So we
You
exhausted.
object to relevancy, Judge?
Your Honor,
Prosecutor.
it's relevant as to her testimony yesterday, her initial denials, and then her final admission that she did give the Saturday date, and it's relevant as to her knowledge of the defendant leaving the morning of the shooting.
Court will overrule.
So we exhausted all measures by going to a variety of addresses that was possibly either known to Sabrina Bates and family members for her. Eventually, by the time came for the preliminary exam, I had let Madam Prosecutor know that we were unable to find her, and at that time we had to get a witness detainer out in order for her to come to court.
What is a witness detainer?
A witness detainer is something that when you have a subpoena, you are ordered to come to court. And if you do not show up for court or evade service, it is our job to notify the prosecutor. And once we tell them the measures that we've tried to do to try to find that person, then they will ask to get a witness detainer on the person to have them to show up to court.
Did we have her in court on November 12th?
We did.
Did she come voluntarily?
She did not.
How did we get her to court?
She had to be arrested.
Now, she did come to court yesterday, is that correct?
Yes.
And she testified before the court.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that timing. In this case, how soon after the shooting did the officers arrive the early morning of May 25th?
The responding officers?
Yes.
Within 4 to 5 minutes?
And did other officers come after that?
Yes.
How many, if you know?
I don't know the amount of units that assisted, or let me rephrase that. The initial responding officers, I think, got on the location 5:05. When you have a homicide scene, there are other scouts that may come in to assist you. That could be up to the next 20 minutes there afterwards to make sure that they can block off the location and wait till homicide arrives. We probably got there between 5:30, we probably arrived between 7 and 7:30 in the morning.
And And other officers are still there?
Yes, they're there the entire time to secure the scene because notifications have to go out. Once notifications are made, then we are recalled, and we come from home and we go right to the scene.
So there's a lot of police on it.
Yes,
And Devonshire is 2 blocks from Buckingham.
yes.
How long do officers stay on scene?
Officers stay on scene until we tell them to leave.
Do you know about how long officers were there?
Well, when we cleared the scene, we might have cleared the scene maybe 11 or 12 o'clock that afternoon.
Okay.
And officers were there
May
with
25th.
us, yes, until that time was cleared.
And Sabrina Bates gave information that the defendant left at between 9 and 10 a.m. on May 25th?
Yes,
So that would have been while police are still out working hard on Devonshire?
correct.
Did 2 people survive this shooting and make a call to police?
Yes,
Now, when we were talking about the video that was pulled from the green light location at BP gas station, and you're going to look for Mr. Robinson from that video, and at this point he's just a person of interest. When you finally encounter Sabrina Bates, does this change things for you?
as far as the direction of the case,
Yes.
yes.
Why?
Because by the time that we have located Ms. Bates, there are several things that have now developed. First, going back to the day that the homicide happened, we started getting tips that evening through Crime Stoppers with, a name of an individual. From that point, along with the information that we received from Facial Rec was the first information that we had as far as the defendant's address, which was 2 blocks from the scene.
Now, at this time, did you have that Devonshire building of the person fleeing towards Brunswick and heading in a direction that involved Buckingham?
Yes,
Were you thinking about that as during your investigation?
yes, yes.
At this point, do you have any video from Buckingham?
No.
Please continue.
So once we encountered Sabrina Bates and gathered that information, that same day, video was pulled from Buckingham. And once that video was pulled and processed, then that's when we were able to see the information that was on the video from Buckingham, starting from when the cab arrived on Buckingham. All of the Buckingham video we got after the day of coming in contact with Ms. Bates.
During this time, are you trying to interview the defendant's mother, Mallory Robinson?
That comes more so shortly a little afterwards.
Tell me about that.
So once we established the video that we received from Buckingham and we put all of the video together and all the other information that we have gathered in this investigation so far, all of the information that is coming in regarding the defendant. None of the tips that we received were tips on anybody else, even though.
Object, Judge, stating with reference to tips, this hearsay.
Sustained,
I'm going to go back over that, Your Honor.
please.
Keep going and we'll come back later, okay?
So as the information is developing right now, it is developing and we're, looking still at this person of interest. Once that has occurred, now we have the information from Ms. Bates as far as to her and Devon moving, Mallory Robinson and Devon Robinson moving out of that house. And we would like to talk to them to find out, if that is true or not. Just because somebody said it didn't mean that we were taking it at face value. So then their efforts were started to try to contact Ms. Robinson and try to see if that did occur.
Were you able to contact Ms. Robinson?
We were able to reach Ms. Robinson by phone. Investigator Todd reached out to Ms. Robinson on several occasions, and she refused to meet with them.
Did Ms. Robinson ever willingly talk with police in this case?
No,
Did she accept service for this trial?
no.
How did you find her for this trial?
So we contacted her again. Her phone number had changed from the time that this homicide occurred until now. So when we had to try to serve her the subpoena, Detective Theo Williams tried to call her on the phone to get a good address for her. 2 addresses that we had for her were no longer valid. So when he called her on the phone to try to serve her, she said, "I don't feel comfortable giving you my address," and hung up the phone. So therefore, I reached out to the Wayne County Jail and gave the subpoena to the deputies so that when she would come to visit her son, she would be able.
Object.
What's the objection?
No,
It's a narrative, I'll go into questioning.
Is that the objection, that it's a narrative,
that's part of it. It's also the content.
Hey, well.
Not offer for the truth of the matter asserted at this point, just to show the difficulty that this officer had with this witness and the steps that she took to try to.
The court will
procure-
sustain the objection. It's narrative. Pose questions to the witness, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Detective, were you able to get Mallory Robinson to accept a subpoena in this case?
Yes,
How did that happen?
I left it with the deputy sheriffs at the Wayne County Jail.
Has Mallory Robinson ever voluntarily talked to us?
No,
Do we have jail calls with her conversing with the defendant?
yes.
Is Mallory Robinson here this morning?
She's not in the courtroom, and I did not see her out in the hallway prior.
But she did appear at least one of the days this week, is that correct?
Yes, I saw her Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday.
Has she ever talked to the police in this matter before?
No,
As for the 3440 Buckingham address, do you have any other addresses associated with this defendant as far as where he has resided?
not to my knowledge, no.
And did you look for other addresses during this time between May 25th and the time that he's located on June 5th?
Correct.
Okay, where is the Detroit Police Department looking for the defendant?
So, once it is now established that this person is our suspect and the warrant has been typed on the individual, information is given over to our headquarters surveillance unit. And our headquarters surveillance unit is responsible for the apprehensions of our suspects.
Detective Williams, how many officers between, if you can approximate for me, were trying to find the defendant between May 25th and the time they located him on June 5th?
Probably within the different departments, probably, I would say about 30.
So headquarters surveillance, homicide task force, Detroit homicide regular?
No, I would say homicide task force, headquarters surveillance, and then we utilize officers within the precincts. We pass out information given to the precincts, see if they possibly have had contact or any contact with an individual. So that way, they would provide that information back to us and or headquarters surveillance.
How do you ultimately get the Claremont location where the defendant is apprehended at?
Headquarters surveillance received information.
Was this an anonymous tip
Yes,
and it was followed up on
yes,
and it yielded good information?
yes,
All right. Now, you testified earlier regarding getting tips during this time for this case. When you are conducting your investigation, when you're first looking for Devon Robinson because of that green light video, are you also looking at other individuals and trying to determine their whereabouts and what they're doing?
yes,
Right. Did you do a workup as to Blair in this case?
yes.
A workup, an investigation as to Blair? Did Blair give you a buckle swab in this case?
He did
Was that done so voluntarily or did you have to pursue?
voluntarily.
Did you look at a cell phone for Blair?
Yes,
Did he give that to you with his consent?
yes,
You did not have to get a search warrant for that.
I did not.
The timing in this case, was Blair on scene when the police arrived?
Yes,
Was he cooperative?
yes,
Was he cooperative with you throughout this whole case?
yes.
What about the timing of the 911 calls? Were those important when you were vetting what Mr. Keys was telling you?
Yes,
Why?
because the timing of the 911 calls were also consistent with the time of the video of a figure leaving the Devonshire location.
What about Armand? Did you look at the 911 calls and where Armand was?
Correct.
Tell me about that.
So Armand was the same thing. With the timing of his 911 call was still consistent with the time of a person fleeing the location. He was on the phone with 911 and was still there when officers were there. And as we saw on the video, a figure has left the Devonshire location at that time. So those two individuals were still on the phone with 911 at the time. So they could not have been the person who did the shooting.
And they came here voluntarily to testify,
Yes,
unlike the states?
correct.
Brendan Settles, in this case, was he on scene when police arrived?
He was on scene when we got there.
Okay. You don't know where he was initially?
Initially, no.
Right. But he came to the scene some point while officers were there?
Yes.
Who was he with?
Lance Atterbury.
And did Mr. Settles talk to police voluntarily?
He did.
Did he give them a buckle swab?
He did.
Did he allow them to look at his phone?
Yes.
Was his phone receiving calls at that point?
No.
So did you do anything to follow up regarding where he said he was and he said he was with?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
He stated that he was with Lance Atterbury, that they drove to Brendan's.
Objection, hearsay.
Well, the witnesses already testified to
That's
this
correct.
content,
That's correct.
so the court is going to sustain your objection.
Thank you. Did you confirm what Brendan was telling you
Yes.
by interviewing Lance and the mother, Brendan's mother in this case?
Yes.
Brendan settles, did he come to court voluntarily to testify?
Yes.
Did he actually come from out of state to testify?
He did.
Did you receive any tips in this case regarding Blair, Armand, Brendan, Kirk, Lance, or anyone else being involved in this homicide?
No.
Did you receive tips regarding the defendant in this case?
Yes.
That you
Objection,
followed up
hearsay.
on?
Sustain.
Your Honor, not offered for the truth of the matter asserted, they followed up on those tips and got information that was verified.
Sustain.
Thank you. All right, let's go back to the scene. Were there swabs for DNA taken from the inside door and the outside door of the Devonshire house?
Yes.
Why?
Because the perpetrator entered through the front door.
And there was a front door and a security door?
Yes.
And were those swabs placed on evidence?
Yes.
Were you present when that scene was being processed?
Yes.
Do you remember what the item numbers are?
I do not.
Would it refresh your recollection to look at the report?
It would.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
Detective, if that refreshes your recollection, please let me know.
It does.
What were those item numbers?
Item numbers 17, or you're speaking, excuse me, you're speaking for the doors.
The doors, yes.
19.
Is there an item 18 also?
Yes, there is.
What's the difference between 18 and 19?
18 is the interior and exterior of the security door. 19 is the interior and exterior of the front door.
And the two people who were deceased in the home, Alunte Davis and Timothy Blancher, those bodies were still there when police arrived?
Yes.
And were there swabs taken from their hands in this case?
Yes.
Why?
Just because we don't know exactly what occurred. There might have been a struggle or something like that between the victims and the victims and the assailant. So that's evidence that you don't want to lose. So you swab them at that time. You might not need it. You just don't know.
So you take everything that you think may be of value, and then the investigation directs how you develop the evidence.
Yes, you only have one time at your crime scene. So once it's secure, you need to try to take everything that you could at that time. Once we unsecure it, it's gone.
Paris Cameron had been taken to the hospital at this point, is that correct?
Correct.
So she was not physically there to swab.
Correct.
The 911 calls in this case, what time did they come in at?
4:58.
And there was a woman who testified by the name of Tiffany Brink. Did you take a firearm from her in this case?
One of my partners did, yes.
Did you direct him to do that?
Yes.
Why?
Just because she admitted to, once the investigation, she admitted to firing the shot in the area. You know, even though she admitted to firing the shot in the area, it is possible that there could have been more to it than that. So I wanted to take the firearm to have it compared to the casings that were at the scene.
So you followed up with any person that you thought had contact with these individuals in it?
Yes.
And one of those persons was Ms. Brink?
Yes.
All right. That firearm, do you know what item number it was placed on?
I do not.
If you saw the report, would it refresh your recollection?
It would.
May I approach?
You may.
What item number?
57.
Can you, what kind of a gun was that in this case?
A High Point C9 9mm semi-automatic.
The casings at the scene were 9mm?
Yes.
This gun was sent for testing?
It was.
Was it returned to Ms. Franklin when you were done with it?
It was.
You testified there were buckles from Blair, Armand, Brendan, and Lance in this case that were sent to the lab?
Yes.
And were there blood cards from Paris, Timothy, and Alunte sent to the lab in this case?
Yes.
What are blood cards?
So when you have a deceased victim, you cannot swab them for DNA. So the morgue will prepare a blood card, and then we submit that to the lab with other DNA evidence. So that's what the lab uses to, instead of a buccal swab, to try to do their identifications.
Thank you. In this case, you testified that the preliminary exam was November 6th and November 12th, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in receipt of calls from the Wayne County Jail from June 12th involving the defendant in this case?
I am.
Have those been placed on evidence?
Yes.
Do you have a call from June 15th regarding the defendant?
Yes.
And do you have a call from November 9th regarding the defendant?
Yes.
And you've reviewed those?
I have.
That's the defendant's voice on those calls?
It is.
And they were taken from Wayne County Jail?
Correct.
These have been marked as post 22, 23, and 24. Have those been downloaded onto the computer for playing?
Yes.
I'm going to move for their admission.
Any objection? What's the objection, counsel?
The over-inflammatory, irrelevant.
Overruled.
Thank you.
We're going to start with the June 12th call, and before we start it, when defendants make calls from the jail, are they recorded?
Yes.
Are the defendants told that they're recorded?
Yes.
We're going to start with number 22, June 12th call. May I publish the jury, Your Honor?
You may.
This is a call from and paid for by
Devon
an inmate at Wade County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now. Thank you for using Callmate.
Hello?
Hey,
What's up, Mom? Hey.
what's going on? Man, I'm put some money on your books. I'm putting some on there Tuesday when I get paid. I'll get paid Tuesday.
Okay, it's only $10 on there. I've been trying to call you. They said your phone on the set collect calls.
Oh, and it was off. He just got a call yesterday.
Right. Oh, that was probably what it was, too.
Yeah, I made sure I said that. That's why I made sure I spent my last little money on cutting it on.
Right. Damn, man.
I forgot Job told, I forgot to tell Niecy, Job said, come pick up 20 for you. She said she might have a little, but she said 20 for sure. Jobs had somebody come pick up a dub for you so you could make a coupon for us.
Right, put it on my prepaid.
Put it on your what?
Prepaid.
Prepaid. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know who put $10 on it.
Come see you Thursday, but I'm gonna try to come see you next Thursday. I gotta go get an ID. I still ain't got the ID. They ain't gonna let me see you.
Right.
Yeah,
You ain't heard nothing good?
Yeah, you go to court next Friday, right?
Next Friday, yeah.
Man, I don't know. They looking good for the lawyer, man.
But they want too much.
The motherfuckers want truth. Like more than I told you before.
They want 20 of them things.
30 to 50.
I know, I kind of figured that 30 to 50.
It's the nature of your case, though. It's all them fucking people.
But at the same time, I heard that the charges are pending and they are open.
I mean, that's what the so-called is. It's gonna be exactly like the arraignment. Basically, just like when we go Friday, you know, what they got, more what motherfucker said.
Right. I might be coming home Friday.
Yeah.
I said I might be coming home Friday.
I pray to God that you do, because this shit is too much for me.
I know it is, Ma. I know it is. I hope this $10 don't walk down.
Well, you can get off the phone and call me later or in the morning. I work from 10 to 6 tomorrow. And then I be at work too. Yeah, I work from 10 to 6 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Saturday I work. On Saturdays I work 1 to 8. Tuesdays and Fridays I'm off.
Right. Hey, tell me why they got in Bam Bam,
I just read it down to that because of the nature of the charges. They'd rather motherfucker ride in jail than let them kill themselves.
Right.
That's what that's about.
But tell me why motherfuckers threw toilet water on me plenty of times yesterday. I damn near went crazy.
They did what?
Threw toilet water on me.
Who? Crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah. I damn near went crazy.
Let that shit get to your head. They might be trying to do that to you, so you feel me? They might be just trying to hold you because you have hands on all that shit. Ain't none of them your friends. Don't trust none of them. I'm telling you that shit now.
I know.
They don't give a fuck.
That's right, bro. Friday, though.
They don't give a fuck about you. You feel me? I wish I could remember that motherfucking lawyer guy that Kevin had.
Right.
Because he was a cold ass,
Quarter pointer.
hell yeah.
I forget his name, too.
Yeah, everybody making me mad, trying to say you fuck with the niggas, and you know everybody out here trying to act like you gay, right?
Yeah.
That shit pissing me off.
And don't let me be out. It's gonna piss me all the way off. You talk to Chris, you.
Man, they trying to make it seem like it's a hate crime. And I'm like, motherfuckers, man, this shit so fucking crazy, dog. I work with these motherfuckers. People, a girl walked up to me saying she been knowing you forever. And she couldn't, and like I told her, y'all can't just say my son pulled the fucking trigger. You feel me?
Right. You said a girl walked up to you and said she knew me forever.
Yeah.
And she know how I am. People who know me know how I am.
She was like, I would have never thought Lil Devon would have did something like that.
I think.
Motherfuckers already got it in their head. You did it. That's why I'm going so fucking crazy, because I feel like you're never going to have a fucking fair trial the way this shit was put out on the news and social media.
Right. Have you been seeing anything on the news?
No, they just put out your charges and shit.
What, they just put out my charges on the news?
Yeah.
What'd it say?
There's 3 counts of, they basically calling it capital murder. You know that means they can try to give you a natural life because we don't got the death penalty. If we had the death penalty, they'd be trying to give you the death penalty.
Premeditated.
No, capital, so nigga, if we had the death penalty, they would be trying to give you the death penalty, but they can't. The only thing they can do is give you a natural life in Michigan.
Damn.
Yeah, premeditated, and then it's because they have an LGBT like enforcement of these crimes for these fucking motherfuckers. Right. You feel me?
Right.
So they basically trying to say because you did it because you hate gay people and all that shit. But see, that shit ain't gonna fly. You got sisters and mama that's lesbian. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know that's not true.
Exactly.
And I never want to talk to Dog yet, but I'm going out there. I've been working, and we got Aubrey, we have Juanishas, you know what I'm saying? I got so much shit going on. I ain't about to get married. My daddy is still at the board. I just got so much shit going on.
Right, I know. I know it's a lot on you, Mom.
He had told me to come out of his house. He was barbecuing. I'm going to slide as soon as I get a chance. Probably Friday.
Who you talking about?
Who you told me to go holler at?
Okay. Yeah. You want to holler at
that boy you told me to look up on Facebook, I can't find him nowhere on Facebook, or he got his page blocked or something.
He probably deleted his page.
Motherfucking traffic is going in on some motherfuckers. I just stay on social media and all that shit because that shit getting on my motherfucking nerves. You feel me?
Please do,
and I'm trying to.
I said, please stay off of that.
You said
my auntie does what?
He said, motherfucker, that is auntie. And she said she called to ask whether to court that. She's so fucking stupid. She said, I'll be there. I'll probably be dressed like a Muslim, but I'll be there.
Right.
That's how I'm going to be there too.
Look, if it ain't no evidence to charge me by my court date, they got to let me go.
Not necessarily, Devin. You just can't do what they I did. Because they had nothing against him. And he pled to that shit, but you ain't got to worry about no Cody City. You feel me? That's what he was worried about, his Cody
Right.
City.
Right. I told the police I was gay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should be out the window, that hate crime shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that's coming from.
My thing is, if you ever felt like that way or something, don't be never afraid to come to me with that shit. Don't keep that kind of shit from me.
I'm not. You know I'm not.
But I don't even see it. Marty said the same shit. Marty said, I fuck with your baby. That nigga ain't gay.
Did you talk to Chris?
I told him I ain't talked to him. I told him I got to come barbecue.
Oh, don't talk to him.
But I was at work that day. Hi, they didn't even let us use their car.
Oh, they done been on bullshit.
Yeah, I'm catching the bus to work. I'm at the bus stop right now.
Damn.
That's why I keep telling them, they keep asking me to stay 8, 9, 10 o'clock. No, I'm on the motherfucking bus. Y'all gonna let me bring Barry up in this bitch so I can be safe when I'm on my way home.
Right.
We ain't going back to fucking him.
I know.
That bitch Sabrina said some shit. I'm trying to figure out. That bitch Sabrina talked to the police like 2 hours, dog. That bitch Sabrina talked to the police for like 2 hours. I don't know what the fuck she said to him, but when we get this discovery thing, we don't know exactly what she said to him. And she told, the word is, she told them they said she was a witness. But I'm like, how the fuck is she a witness? When you was at the crib sleep, bitch, you running your mouth. If bitch trying to get some money or something, I'm telling you, dog. I don't know what the fuck she told him, but she told him some bullshit. That's how they got the warrant to run up in the house. They didn't even have no warrant at first. They was in my motherfucking house talking to her and Brandon rolled by and made they had to get out till they got a warrant.
Right. I told you to put them bitches out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Cause I ain't gonna put my motherfucking hands on her. Cause that bitch, they ain't gonna be able to survive out here. They gonna be fucked up out here. Ain't nobody to deal with Sabrina.
Right.
I had to go off on Jerry and motherfucking Melvin, trying to say she ain't say shit. And then when my brother cut into him like, nigga, I told my sister that she was in the police car, so y'all won't get no much understanding about, you feel me? That you laid up in my motherfucking house. Well, I'm gone. I still let y'all have a place to stay, because I ain't want nobody to take our shit, you feel me? And you want to do some shit like that? But that's a crackhead place.
Yeah. This is, I know it's stressful on you, man. I don't want you to stress or none of that.
I know. Because I know nothing she said. I ain't even worried about nothing like that. Because, bitch, I know you was in the house where I was at. So you can't witness to shit.
Right. Oh, my fucking God. I've been praying every day, man.
I know. I told you, hanging with motherfuckers. You be saying you don't do nothing.
I want that thing. You know I don't hang with nobody. I don't hang with nobody. Chris, talk to Chris. He'll let you know what happened.
You think you gonna tell me? You think you gonna tell me?
Huh?
You think you gonna tell me the for real?
Yeah. and say that I told you to tell him. Because he know and Gene know that them the only two that know. Damn, Jarquita on my list, Guy Mama on my list.
Guy Mama might not be coming, she's scared of them tickets. I told her right now, be scared of me, say we're going to be their mind down there with all them damn tickets.
My daddy and my grandma, but I'm about to take them off and put a little Brandon and somebody else on there.
Juanita said put her on there.
Okay.
Juanita's last name is Alexander.
Okay.
And it's spelled exactly like W-A-N-I-E-S-H-A.
I know how to spell Nina and then Alexander.
No, you know, I'm just making sure it be the same as her ID. Yeah,
What?
she got told she mad as hell about that shit too. We went to court for you that day. I didn't know you was gonna be video right though. You feel me?
Yeah, you was in the courtroom when they ran off all them charges.
No, I'm so glad I was because I'd have been in that big bullhorn. I had came that morning.
I damn near passed out.
When I
7
walked out
charges
there,
on life sentences.
yeah.
7.
And that bitch can even run concurrent or back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
We just gotta pray for the best.
That's why I said if it comes down to it, they say 25, something like that. If it comes down to it.
Man. Travis was going in out the motherfuckers on Facebook, and that's why I stay off of there, you feel me, because that shit too much for me, and I can't take it, and I be to open my big mouth, I've been trying not to open my mouth, you feel me, and just sit back and let all these motherfuckers say this shit, because I know that's the best way to play it right now.
Right. Damn. How my little sister's been?
They're all right. If you get up there at that phone, you can call me by the summer and get there.
I'm about to get off the phone before I don't have no money on here.
Yeah, because you know when you in there, you'll be able to call anybody from you. But if somebody put $10, that way your uncle would put more than that.
Yeah, somebody put $10. It fucked me up when I heard $10.
Yeah, somebody gave you $10.
I've been wanting to hear your voice for the last couple days.
I know. I wanted to know where you was at before I've been wanting to give you a hug and tell you I love you so much.
Oh my God.
But if you call me about give me about another hour to make sure I get there. So, and Aubrey there too. You can let me know. And that could have been all she's been talking about is you.
I know.
You can't be crying in there, son.
Okay, what you mean? I can't talk. I gotta let it out.
I know. I love you.
I love you more. Oh my God.
I just don't want nobody to see you crying and maybe trying to,
No, that still don't change my character. That still don't change my character. I gotta let pain out. What's the use out of pain? It's gonna let it out.
Yeah.
I'm not the only motherfucker that be in this motherfucker crying. I know that. But this shit right here, to even put y'all through some shit like that, man. Oh my God. God.
Yeah. I just been staying to myself, but staying around the people that understand that I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it.
And somebody has to tell them the location too. Somebody has to tell them my location too.
No, you were being outside too much. I just saw this motherfucking news. Well, one of the comments on Facebook said you was pillow talking. So was you talking to that girl?
Talking to who?
When that girl house she was over, who else she was over there?
What you mean? I ain't talked to her about it. No.
Somebody said you was pillow talking.
No.
And then I just seen something the other day that said they had people in the red shorts that had been watching you for a minute before they came and got you. So, being outside and not listening to what people telling you to stay, you have to stay on the way low. You can't do that. Either you gonna be out there or you just not. You can't be seen. Period. With the shit going on like that, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't. Period. Keep out the windows. None of that shit. None of that shit. You have to really lay low. What you don't got. What you don't got is what you don't got. You gotta wait on a motherfucker to bring it to you. You gotta wait on a motherfucker to do everything for you if you don't do it like that. You cannot. You know what I'm saying? You can't be seen at all.
Right. And I need some more numbers, Ma.
Come on,
well, I don't need no numbers. You the only person I need. You and Uncle Brandon. The only two people I need to talk to.
Yeah. Well, you know, Darquita.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I called her number, but I don't got her number.
It's 248-943-6355. Well, you can write it down next time. We had put that money on that deal with that mom, so that money don't go for the county. When you try to go from the county, it was
How long we been talking?
21 minutes.
Damn. That money probably gone.
She ain't said it yet, so go ahead and get off. I love you. Call me about an hour so you can talk to your sister, DLD.
I love you more.
Okay, I love you, baby. Stay strong. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I still ain't heard from your brother.
Before we move on to Exhibit 23, the defendant refers to the person he's talking to as Mom in this case.
Yes.
What is Mom's name?
Mallory Robinson.
There were references during that call regarding the news.
Correct.
Now, the green light video, when did you release that to the public?
It was released later on Saturday evening on May 25th.
So the evening of May 25th, that green light video was hit the public.
Yes.
On May 25th is between 9 and 10 a.m. that morning before you released this video to the public?
Yes.
We're going to move on to exhibit number 23. Publish on. You may. And we're going to, exhibit 23 is a call from June 15th, is that correct?
Yes.
This is a Telmate automated operator with a call from
Devon Robinson. County.
an inmate at Wayne County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. If you accept this call, your credit card ending in 8959 will be charged. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny it, please enter the 3 or 4-digit security code that is printed on. You entered 708. If this is correct, press 1. Otherwise, thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Mom?
You know what's going on?
I just got done talking to my friend.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, he's talking about my
I
first
guess you can't really. Oh, I can't hardly hear you, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, this is my first time talking to him. He said he don't have no discovery packet right now. He won't have it until later on during the week.
Okay. What's your attorney name?
Evan Collinen.
You say what?
Evan Collinen.
Evan Collinen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When your next court date, man?
My preliminary Friday coming up. And then he said I have a court date on the 28th too.
Okay. So he said he don't know much about much?
Yeah, he told me somewhat. He told me what Sabrina said.
Was that bad or good?
It wasn't really nothing.
Oh, so he read her statement.
Yeah, she just basically said I had her phone.
Yeah, she kept talking about that damn phone. Yeah. Okay. Did he say anything else about what they come on? I mean, that's relevant? No.
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, white or black man?
White.
No. When he say he gonna have that discovery?
Huh?
When he say he gonna have that discovery?
He said before the court date. The preliminary. Before the preliminary.
Okay.
He said he'd have beat a lot of them and he'd have lost a couple.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Right. Motherfucker want to give you hope, man. That's about it. I'm sure he has, but usually you don't. I don't know. Hopefully he can.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
He said it ain't looking good or it ain't looking bad. He won't know until he gets the discovery.
Right.
I just wanted to let you know.
All right, I'll call your mom and let her know, okay?
Okay. You put something on the commissary up?
No, I'll put something on there by Monday, man.
Okay.
I might do it tonight. I'm just a little tied up right now.
I know. I'm like, if he ain't did it, he tied up, he got work to do.
Hey, look. I know you don't want to hear this, but you ain't called Uncle Duke.
I ain't got his number though, huh? If I had his number, I
just want to put it in perspective for you.
You're right though. You're right.
Okay, but no, I got you, man. Don't worry, I got you, dog. I'll make sure it's on there by Monday, okay?
Okay.
What's the commissary day?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
And they said it take 48 hours to get on there.
So you changed your you ain't on what's the name no more?
What, on the Bam Bam?
Yeah.
I'm still on Bam Bam.
Okay.
They said I might have to stay here until my first court date, then they're gonna try to move me up to a tie.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll put you a couple bucks on there, man.
Thank you,
You want it on your comment? You want it on your commissary, or you go when I put it on there, you gonna put it on your phone, or you just want it on your phone? What you want to do?
I want it on the commissary, the food in that phone.
Okay.
You and my mama, the only two people I call anyway.
Yeah, but I ain't about to keep answering these damn collect calls. They way more collect than if you put it on your phone, you know.
Right. Well, at least.
I mean, you can put it on there yourself. I guess you can decide, you know. So I'll just make sure you got it on your commissary.
Okay,
It'll be good.
I can take money off my commissary and put it on my prepaid?
I believe so. I'm not sure.
I'm going to add one to the desk.
Okay.
All right, I love you, Juan.
All right, well, you too. Jennifer said hi.
Tell her I said hey and I love her.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Moving on to Exhibit 24 from November 9th, 2019. This is the call that is between the two dates of the preliminary exam.
Yes.
Published to the jury, Your Honor. You may.
This is a call from
Yeah, around. Bergen County.
An inmate at Wayne County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmate has requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now. Thank you for using Telmate.
Hello.
What up, though, bro?
What's up, girl? You at home?
Hell no, downtown.
Man, that you.
I'm around here with you. Why you say that?
Man, no, I was about to ask you, you call my mama and tell her how to put the money on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in touch with her. I can't get in touch with her. I said, yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with her. I can't get in touch with her.
Alright, I'll let her, I don't know, I don't even be seeing your mama though, for real. I seen her at the court. Before that, I ain't seen her mama no more. I don't even be seeing, it's cold. The motherfuckers don't even get out.
Right.
But I'm definitely trying to, they're lying there if I keep talking.
You said Devon, you said what?
I said he about to be calling you in a minute. I'm gonna hand this to her, because he told me he called her.
Alright.
You write him?
Yeah. No, I ain't sent the letter out, but I'm about to send it out.
What's up with mama just talking about this new witness and shit? You talking to your lawyer about that?
It's a video.
No, bro. No, it's not.
What new witness they talking about then?
Bro, I don't know for sure. I'm hearing shit. I don't know.
You know before we left out the courtroom, right?
Right. Listen to me though, bro. Listen to me, bro. I don't know, but it's not no video. And if it's a video, they got a video and another person. I know for sure they got a person, bro.
Oh, my mama gotta get on the stand.
Your mama?
Yeah, she gotta get on the stand. That's why they put her out the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
Because she a witness. That's the only witness I can think of. That was the only two witnesses.
All right, bro, but that's all you can think of, and leave that there.
Right.
And that's what it is. Period. But just think. Don't overthink this shit, but just think, bro. And
Right.
I don't know. But
my lawyer gonna come visit me tomorrow or Monday. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to holler at your lawyer though for sure.
Right, that's why I need the money on the phone so I can call his ass.
Right. The motherfuckers be talking, you know, they be talking about, then shit gets spread around and shit off the bullshit, the motherfuckers be talking.
Right. And we know Tuesday, we know.
Right, exactly. So, this shit gonna come out either or, but I don't want you walking in blindsided to no shit. Like, you definitely gotta reach out to your lawyer though, for sure.
Hell yeah, I know that's right. That's good.
Yeah, and you definitely gonna have to talk to your mama. You definitely gotta talk to your mama.
Hell yeah. That's why I was trying to get you to show her how to motherfucking put that money on there, on the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do that, bro. But I only got a little bit on my phone, so I'm gonna say this shit. But call me in the tomorrow, bro.
Alright, I love you, sir.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Nothing further.
Nothing further this witness?
Yes, sir.
Cross-examination?
Can we take 5 minutes?
Sure. Let's have the jury go to the jury, please.
All rise for the jury, please. You may be seated.
So I just want to make sure that the record is clear that exhibits 22, 23, and 24 are admitted. They've already been published, but I don't think that the court actually said that they were admitted prior to them being published.
Oh, I thought we did move for the admission.
You did move, and then I allow the defense counsel to make an objection on the record. So the court is admitting, or has admitted those exhibits. They've already been published. So the 5 minutes that you need to take, you need to speak with your client,
No.
or you want
I will.
off the record?
Fine. And it's-
You just need a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
We're off the record at this time.
Take care.